Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining the session today. It's time to move to modern accounting. Before we begin, I just wanted to ensure you were able to navigate yourself through today's platform. If you have questions, please submit them via the Q&A chat on the right-hand side of the screen, and someone from our BlackLine team will respond to you and get your questions answered. Okay, with that short housekeeping out of the way, let's get into the session. I'm Michael Shultz. I am the Director of Strategic Accounting at BlackLine, and I'm going to talk to you today about it's time to move to modern accounting. But we'll get into what modern accounting is and what it's all about shortly. But what I really wanted to do is first talk about, why we're talking about something different. Why is modern accounting something to move to? Well, I think it's pretty simple in that traditional manual accounting processes are just not sustainable any longer. We've gone through many a year doing accounting one way. And if you think back, well, maybe not think back, because I know this was before my time, but at some point, some 30, 40 years ago, accounting was done on paper, on 10, 14, whatever column paper. And at some point, there was a shift into electronic documentation in the form of Excel, in the form of ERPs, etc. And we've been going through that process now for many years. Well, we're at that point now where it's time to do something different. Because even though Excel was systemic, it still is very manual. So we're at that point now where it's time to move away from that because we just can't sustain doing accounting the way we've always done. And when we think about that, it's traditional manual accounting is just chaos. We have many people that are involved, internal, external people. We have different technology, different source systems, different ERPs, different subledgers, data coming from everywhere. And we think about all the different processes we have, whether it's internal departmental or dealing with our auditors or all the other things that we do, right? Many different processes, many different regulations, many different ways to communicate and share those documents. And then finally getting all the way to reporting. And if you look at this, it definitely looks very messy because none of this is streamlined. There's, people talking about technology related to communication, communication related to processes, related to reporting. And what I think about when I look at this slide, it definitely rings true to me, but I really think of a big bowl of spaghetti. And this is just not sustainable. But then beyond that, we have to think about, okay, we have a bunch of different things happening here, but why is manual accounting not sustainable? It's a few other things here. It takes a lot of time, things take longer, communication is not efficient. It's definitely risky, right? When we're doing things manual, we don't have as good of a reliance on it. Definitely controls could slip through the cracks, etc. It's costly, it's definitely more expensive. Because of course time is money. And then finally, it really hurts morale. As accounting professionals, we didn't necessarily go to university, get our degrees, maybe pass the CPA exam to do a lot of manual ticking and tying. So we're definitely not happy. And along with manual processes also is extra time. We already know that we're working long hours, but what if we could find a way to shorten the amount of time we work, right? None of us really enjoy spending 12-hour days at year end or quarter end or month end for that matter. So it really does start to eat into our morale. But how do we address it? And it's pretty simple. The way we address it is through this idea of modern accounting. But what is modern accounting and how is it really defined? What breaks down modern accounting? So modern accounting is unified. It brings together all of our systems under one place. It standardizes all those processes that we may have across our departments, across our organization, across the globe. And it really provides us better visibility into all of our processes because everything is in one tool. Everything is in one technology platform. It's automated. We talk about manual reconciliations, manual ticking and tying. Well, what this does is it automates all those processes. It really allows us to reduce that busy work and automate that busy work, automate ticking and tying, automate a lot of these reconciliations that we're currently doing. And what we're doing as we reduce this busy work is it frees accountants to do the extraordinary rather than just the ordinary. Really frees accountants to do what it is they went to university to do. And really it also allows them to focus on what matters most to the business and allowing you, your teams, to no longer give that answer when somebody comes to your office during month end. We no longer have to say, come back next week, I'm closing the books, because we're really freeing up our time. It's continuous. Modern accounting also allows us, because of the automation, it allows us to execute accounting as it happens, freeing up our time to execute accounting as it happens, deliver this real-time information, and really provide the information our business needs on a real-time basis. And then finally, it's achievable. This can definitely be brought on much faster than you might think. If you're like me, you're thinking of an ERP upgrade that you might have done sometime in your career, where it's multiple years worth of projects. A consultant's taking up every single conference room you have. The project goes over budget and over time significantly. This is something that can be done in a matter of months and oftentimes weeks rather than years plus. And this is something that's gaining traction with your peers, and it's something that should not be overlooked, because the longer you put out making that move to modern accounting, the longer you're going, the more opportunity you have to be left behind by some of your peers. So, I know I talked a little bit about what modern accounting is, but let's look at it in the real world. What does modern accounting really look like? One of our customers, Coca-Cola, was able to focus on exceptions and analysis, not routine tasks, really allowing them to focus on those exceptions. And as it says here, 55% reduction in manual processes, saving $600,000 a year. Pretty significant. Another one of my favorites, Domino's Pizza. They were able to reconcile 40 million transactions every month that they were doing on a manual basis, mind you. And when you think about how long that takes, how costly that is, they were able to reconcile those now using digital and automation to then have a 99.99 and extend that 9 out for a little longer match rate, allowing them to really focus on those exceptions, manage only the exceptions, not what might actually cause normal manual time and effort. So pretty significant case studies here. But then, BlackLine, we want to be your partner for success. We want to just be there for you. As you can see here, we have over 3,000 customers, over 250,000 users across the globe, and we do have customers in over 130 countries. We're serving the Fortune 500, the Fortune 50. We have over 75 strategic partners around the globe. And as you can see in the bottom right, we have offices all over the globe. So no matter where it is your organization is or wherever your offices are, we're here to help you. We're here to assist you through your journey of modern accounting. So just keep in mind, as you move to modern accounting and consider that move to modern accounting, BlackLine, we want to be your foundation for modern accounting. It's unified, it's automated, continuous, and of course, we at BlackLine want to collaborate with you and help you throughout that entire journey. I invite you to enjoy the other presentations throughout the day by BlackLine. And should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to the team via the Q&A on the right-hand side. And we look forward to talking to you very soon, because it is time to move to modern accounting. And at BlackLine, we're here to help you. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.
The BlackLine Accounting Cloud makes controllers' lives easier. With BlackLine, data and processes are unified, repetitive work is automated, and accounting can focus on what matters most. From close task management to reconciliations, and from journal entries to intercompany accounting, the work now gets done in one central location. Unlike the network drives and binders of the past, accounting teams can access and execute their work from anywhere. When a controller logs on to BlackLine, she sees a home screen that is purpose-built for her role. She has immediate visibility to the big picture. When needed, she can drill into the details. Dashboards highlight important information, areas of risk, and KPIs like overdue items, unusual fluctuations, and unrecorded adjustments. A summary shows which items are ready for review and which items are complete. Any task can be easily tracked in BlackLine Task Management. Workflows can be assigned, dependencies can be highlighted, documents and comments can be stored. Accounting can access these items and collaborate from anywhere. Data from any source can be securely imported into the BlackLine cloud. Certified connectors, APIs, and other import utilities ensure the data is complete. Whether there is one data source or 100, the information accounting needs is unified and standardized in BlackLine. Substantiating the accuracy of general ledger balances is key to financial statement integrity. With BlackLine, accounting teams can focus on high-risk accounts. With standardized BlackLine reconciliation templates, GL balances are automatically populated. Business rules are used to identify exceptions and required adjustments. Policies, procedures, and controls are embedded to ensure compliance and segregation of duties. And up to 80% of accounts are auto-certified. Companies record hundreds, even thousands of journal entries every month. BlackLine can automate up to 80% of those entries. Journal entry templates are created in the cloud. Important information is automatically populated, and supporting documentation can be attached. Approvers review and certify, and BlackLine posts entries into the ERP. The ERP then returns a confirmation to the BlackLine cloud, a closed-loop process. BlackLine uses intelligent business rules and logic to automatically match up to 99% of transactions, allowing accountants to focus only on the exceptions. BlackLine provides a unified hub that proactively manages intercompany processes from transaction initiation to netting and settlement. Intercompany relationships and rules are embedded in the platform. Issues are prevented or identified and corrected as they occur. And reporting is seamless. When pencils are down on the close, it's time for the audit. BlackLine enables transparency and collaboration between companies and their auditors. Instead of daily meetings, emails, and flash drives to share information, BlackLine has auditor-specific roles. This unique access reduces client preparation time by up to 97% and enables a self-service approach for auditors. When accountants complete items in BlackLine, auditors can view evidence like sign-offs and supporting documents from anywhere. And they can test areas independently. With these integrated capabilities, BlackLine brings the traditionally siloed aspects of the close under one platform. And BlackLine continues to expand how we help the controller. With the acquisition of Remilia, BlackLine has added capabilities around accounts receivable and cash application. BlackLine Cash Application uses the power of AI to automatically apply cash, reducing unapplied cash by up to 99% and reducing days sales outstanding, the number of days it takes for a company to convert its accounts receivables into cash, by 5 to 10 days.
As the controller, I need visibility into our entire accounting universe. I need accurate, real-time data for better decision-making. And I need my team of talented accounting professionals spending their time on exceptions, high-risk areas, and business partnering, not manually ticking and tying and spending their time on painfully routine work. I need them to manage by exception, not spending their time finding them in the first place. With BlackLine, I have that. Before BlackLine, my schedule was flooded with meetings to track progress reports and status updates for my entire team. I used to think that meeting could have been an email, but now I know that meeting should have been BlackLine. And today, we have so much more time to focus on what matters most.